Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is Trump bans CNN and MSNBC from pandemic briefings, and this is from April 8th, 2020. Now, Trump has banned CNN and MSNBC because they are propaganda fake news. What do you think of your precious Democrats now? Why are you still supporting them? They are making Donald Trump look bad when he was actually doing good this whole time. So now you are falling into a trap that the Democrats want you to believe, even though they already got you believing, oh, well, Donald Trump is a bad person. Donald Trump is this and that. No. Stop believing the propaganda fake news, because this is what they want you to believe. President Trump has banned CNN and MSNBC, each well-known leftist, key word, leftist propaganda retailers, from attending his each-day briefings on the virus pandemic. He instructed reporters from the each-day caller and Breitbart that he respects that he wasn't placing up with any extra of their nonsense. So CNN and MSNBC, they are well-known leftists. In other words, they like to switch the narrative. This is why they cannot be trusted. I knew CNN was fake news. I know MSNBC was fake news. And then you got CBS, ABC, they're all fake news as well. And yet you want to support the Democrats? Really? Can we get a little real, people? Wake up. He instructed reporters from the Each Day Caller and Breitbart that he respects that. He wasn't placing up with any extra of their nonsense. So he's had enough of CNN and MSNBC. He wasn't going to put up with their nonsense anymore, because Donald Trump knows who is fake news and who isn't. In line with sources near Trump, the incident with Peter Alexander was the final straw. So Peter Alexander was the final straw for the fake news. And of course, you know, they switched the narrative. They changed it all around. And they just try to make Donald Trump look bad. And he's not a bad president. So, I mean, seriously, you people really want to keep supporting the Democrats, then you are sheeples right along with them, because you know what? This is what they do. The Democrats are mad at Donald Trump because they can't stand him doing good for the people. When that reporter requested Trump what he would say to individuals who had been scared, a line was crossed. The American folk don't look to Trump for comforting phrases or harsh truths. They appear to him to listen to the issue they need to hear. Issues like how the financial system is okay, and the way we don't want all these ventilators. And yeah, we don't need ventilators. That's why all the propaganda news you see on TV, it's all fake. The propaganda news you see on the internet, social medias, all fake. This is why they are doing this, because because Donald Trump is tired of these fake news. He knows who's fake news and who isn't, like I said. So how are you going to sit up there and vote for these Democrats when they're evil and you allow them to do evil stuff to us good people? Really? You better wake up and realize what is going on. President Trump isn't Obama. He's not going to stand there and take questions simply to make the general public really feel higher. He's going to take questions that make his supporters really feel higher as a result of those who actually matter. So Donald Trump is not like Barack Obama, which he's another leftist, because Donald Trump will only take questions that matter. He will not take fake questions that's going to push him over the edge. He's had enough. He said, well, you CNN and MSNBC, you're banned. Get out of here. So that's what he did. He kicked them out of the White House because he wasn't going to stand there and take it anymore. He's had enough of these fake news medias. This is why every time that Donald Trump is saying fake news, you know that when it comes to CNN, MSNBC, CBS, NBC, and whatever other news stations, hello, fake news, research on it. That makes good sense, and despite the fact that Peter Alexander isn't from CNN or MSNBC, it slowly is sensible that they be barred from taking part, since they hardly report excellent news about Trump. Yes, so they barely report excellent news because of the Democrats putting out this propaganda fake news. That's what they are doing. So Peter Alexander isn't from CNN or MSNBC, so we don't know where he's from really. So we got to figure out which news outlet he is from. Maybe he's spying for China. Maybe he's spying for Democrats. Who knows? We don't know. But Donald Trump had did the right thing by banning MSNBC and CNN. He said, goodbye, you're out of here. What would you do if somebody was continuously mentoring your errors and lack of a capability to inform the reality? Would you retain inviting them into President Folk some alternate model of the story you're spinning? The reply is straightforward. Completely not. We shouldn't require Trump to. Both. It's his White House and his nation. He can do with it what he pleases. Yes, Donald Trump has a right to do what he pleases because it's his nation. And here come the Democrats. Oh, we're going to make Donald Trump look bad. Come on, we hate him. Well, of course the Democrats hate him because he's doing good. These lefties are trying to take over the world. Don't you get it? That means socialism, everything. They are trying to silence the American people. And here you want to keep supporting the Democrats? Really? I can't believe it. I'm glad I'm not a registered voter, because if I was, I would have gone Republic. But instead, I chose not to vote when I had turned 18. Hello, wake the hell up, people. Stop supporting the Democrats because you are right. You are evil with them. They don't care about us Americans, the Democrats. China don't either. But then again, who knows what China's up to? Because they're always up sneaky. Remember where the virus came from? Wuhan, China? Yeah, think about that. Why do you think they spread all that stuff? All that fake stuff? And of course, here's a picture of Donald Trump himself. President Trump has banned CNN and MSNBC, each well-known leftist propaganda retailers, from attending the each-day briefings on the virus pandemic. Of course, he instructed reporters from the each-day caller and Breitbart that he... Okay, I read all this. Okay. Alright, so I read all this, so it's okay. But yeah, this is what the Democrats are doing to you Americans. They are spreading lies. They changed the narrative, is what they do. They don't care about us Americans, the leftists. All they care about is themselves and their money. That's all they care about. And yet you want to fall into their trap? Really? If I were you, I'd go find something to do and get away from the TV and the news altogether until all this blows over, because this is what the Democrats have done to us Americans by putting out propaganda fake news. And this is why Donald Trump is not like Obama. Donald Trump has a right to do what he wants. And you could check on his Twitter account because he knows who is fake and who isn't. He tweets every day. Look at his Twitter account. You will see that he's doing right by the Americans. But instead, you sheeple want to keep being asleep and believe in all the lies that they are telling you, then you will never wake up. You better start getting close to God, because you know what? This is what the Democrats want. And they're taking our rights away. They're taking the Constitution and ripping it little by little every day until we have no rights. And when freedom of speech is gone, don't say I told you so, because you know what? Your freedom of speech will be gone forever. And you won't have a say-so in anything ever again. So you better get on the ball and start researching immediately. Leave your comments below. I am out.